Alright, morning people. So today I'm going to show you how to make oxtail. So yesterday I washed it, I put all my seasoning in there, and today I'm going to show you how to cook it. So I got here, so I've got the pan with a little bit of oil in it. I'm going to put it in my slow cooker because one, I have to go out, so, and also low and slow is the way to go with mutton, with oxtail, any slow with bone, that tender meat, that's what you want. When you want that tender meat, you want to go low and slow. So my oil's starting to fry, so what I'm going to do is bring it down. Over here, I've got my oxtail. As you can see, it's all marinated, ready. It's been marinating for about 24 hours now. What I'm going to do is I'm going to brown it up. So I'm going to put pieces in there. Hear that sizzle. Even though it's cooking. What I might do, rather than doing that, I'll use a frying pan. Just so I have more space here. That way I can put it in the slow cooker. All that flavour, you can see the colour change of the meat that took on the marinade. As you can see, got it here, waiting for it to brown. I'm going to be turning that over in a second, just waiting for that to brown through. Then is cover it over so that way it will brown quicker. Turning the meat over. It can brown on the other side too. Can't really tell because of the marinade, but obviously you want that meat to be soft. Not soft, sorry, you want that meat to just brown. Can't really see that it's brown because obviously it's dark anyway. Some people don't even know what oxtail is, but oxtail is basically it's the cow's tail. So basically, why do we eat the cow's tail? Some people might ask Jamaicans, why are you eating the cow's tail? When you think about it, in the old times, the time when talk about slavery, those kind of things, people would have ate this. Would have been used for the what's it called, the rich people. So the person that would look after the slaves, the person that would not look after the slaves, they would have been there, like they would have been the ones in charge of the slaves. So the master, they would have ate the best parts of meat. But we, our culture, our people would have ate the worst parts, but at the same time we would have put flavor in it and would let it cook slowly. So this is where the flavor, this is where the slow cooking process comes from, because basically of the meat that we had this slow these pieces of meat, not the best kind, but at the same time we had the best meat because we put the best flavor in it. Because you can have the best piece of meat, but if you don't season it right, it never tastes good. But if you season it well, it will taste good. So this is one thing I'm showing you here, that obviously oxtail was made, it's not the best part of the meat, but we love it. Same as things like cow foot, those things there, I don't eat them things, so I won't be cooking that. But this shows you now, because it's starting to brown, so So I'm going to prepare it to be put into the slow cooker. What I'm going to do now, so I'm going to put those pieces into this thing, ready for the slow cooker. This dish is all about the flavor. It's all about the flavor. Slowly cooked with that flavor. Take these two pieces out. It's all about the flavor, so what I'm going to do is add this. Thyme in there, my chili, onion, garlic, all that flavor. I'm gonna put that on the slow cooker now. So there it is, ready to go on the show you guys. That's what it looks like. Just a bit of mash there, neaten it up. That's what it looks like, ready to go in the slow cooker. So you got the liquid there. It's gonna need more liquid. I'm gonna put that in my slow cooker now. Over there. I'm gonna put a lid on that and I put it on low. Some people think, why you put the meat on low? But low and slow is the way to go. That's what you get told. You get told this, low and slow. Look at that, all the flavor, the thyme. Gonna be so good. And then later on we're gonna add some carrots, we're gonna add some butter beans, but for now you want the meat to start cooking. So what I did is brown the meat off. Just to recap, I browned the meat off. From browning the meat off, put it in the slow cooker. I'm gonna put the lid on it and I'm gonna let it just cook slowly, because it's a tail's overworked. If you think about an animal, it would have been wagging its tail or whatever. The tail is a muscle, so it's probably gonna be tough. It's a tougher piece of meat, so it needs to be slow. It's like you're braising it. So I'm gonna put the lid on and we'll be back later on. So now my oxtail's been cooking for a while now. So what I'm gonna do, check it, and I'm gonna put it in the pan, some carrots and some butter beans. What it means here. Put some clean from on it to keep the heat. Okay. So I got the butter beans in, I got the sauce. I'm gonna let that simmer for about another hour and then we're ready.